Dude, what are you doing?
I'm practicing my dodgeball techniques.
Why?
In case a dodgeball tournament comes calling.
Dude, what is the point of that?
Exactly. What's the point? Throw. So Sunday, our point for the lesson was, what is the point? And I know it was kind of confusing at times because I was trying to talk about what is the point while giving you the point, and I'm sure that boggled your mind for a little bit. But the point of Sunday was our relationship with God, and what does it actually mean? And we used a tennis ball to kind of demonstrate this. Because when the tennis ball came out in and around the 1850s, it completely changed or revolutionized the game of tennis. Before, tennis balls were made of wood covered in leather. They bounce, but nothing like the modern rubber tennis ball does. So when the rubber tennis ball hit the courts, everything had to change. New rules for the game, new rackets had to be invented, but it even changed what surfaces the playing could be done on. So you went from an indoor court to an outdoor court. You could play on a lawn, you could play on clay, you could even play on a really well-packed beach. But the tennis ball revolutionized everything in the game of tennis. But at the same time, in today's world, we use the tennis ball for so much more. We play fetch with our dogs with tennis balls. Tennis balls make a really good cover for the bottom of a walker. Tennis ball could be a really good soccer ball for somebody with really small feet. The tennis ball is the best thing to play the tried and true game of wall ball with. But what was the point of the tennis ball? To play tennis. So we took that and we kind of paired it with what is God's relationship to us. We use our relationship with God for so many things. We use it as our kind of go-to when times get tough. We fall back on it whenever we really need something or we really need help out of something. But do we really use our relationship with God for what it was meant to be used for? In Romans 2, Paul's talking to the Jews and he says, look, you have all the laws and you have all the rules and you know what you're supposed to do with them, but are you actually using them for what they're meant for? Are you actually using God's laws and God's rules to get close to God? Or are you just using them to raise yourself up? See, the Jews had missed the point. They missed the point of the rules, they missed the point of the laws, and in and amongst all of that, they missed the point of God. So Sunday, we talk about our relationship with God and kind of the aspect of the tennis ball. Are we going to really let our relationship change the way that we play the game? Are we going to really let our relationship with God transform us into what He's asked us to become? Because after all, isn't that the point? Isn't the point of a relationship with God to be able to better ourselves? And not only ourselves, but to grow closer to Him. A relationship with God is so much more than just your go-to. So much more than your Santa Claus wish list. It's the love that's felt deep inside. And it's all made possible through Christ and through the sacrifice that He made on our behalf. And with that sacrifice, we can actually have a true and authentic relationship with our God. We talked about, in John 17, Jesus says a prayer before He goes to the cross. And He prays, He says, Father, protect them, because I am leaving this world, but they are going to stay behind. And he asks His Father, our God, to protect us. If the point of everything that we do is to sit in our church building on Sunday morning and to be comfortable, why would we need protection? But Jesus knew that the point of God's relationship is to be something that transforms our lives and the lives around us. And it can become a dangerous work. And it can become messy. And so Jesus asked for that protection. So Sunday we talked about the point. And what was the point of your relationship with God? Let it change your game. And we'll see you next Sunday.